What's up, guys? It's the AO Elite Double X, and as I promised, on October, I will always start with this little mask, celebrate Halloween, even though I hate that holiday for childhood reasons and, deaths, in my family, but, you know what? I'm gonna, rub that on you guys, because I know you guys wanted the Jason mask, you guys got the Jason mask. Uh, that's the only mask I got. So, Aaron, if you're watching this, which I fucking doubt, um, yeah, basically that's me just saying that's the only mask I got, and I don't mind just having one mask. It's all good. But let's talk about TNA Bound for Glory. Surprisingly, this is a good show. How often do you say that about TNA? This is one of the better shows I've seen in a while. I mean, it topped Slammiversary last year. I mean, and trust me, I really didn't expect much from this card. I mean, at the beginning you had Drew Galloway versus EC3. They added Matt Hardy at the last minute. The whole Jeff Hardy referee thing was kind of like yeah and nah, but then Kurt Angle was thrown in at the last minute. Um, like a couple matches looked okay. I mean, some stuff just got thrown away at the last minute, but they delivered. Like I said, and I thought it was one of TNA's better shows recently, not compared to their 2005 or their 2006, maybe even their 2007 and 8. But yeah, this is still a quality show for what we had. We kick off the night with Tigre Uno defending his X Division Championship in an Ultimate X match against DJZ, Manic, and the new guy Andrew Everett. This was a fun match, like I said. Finally, an Ultimate X match that makes sense. I remember 2013 they used ladders. Last year they didn't even have it, which is stupid. It was fun, just four guys. I mean, they could have added a fifth guy, but I'm fine with four. It was, like I said, a bunch of fun. This Andrew Everett guy, I don't see much from him, but maybe in like 2018, maybe they'll push him to something good, unless they forget. DJZ, maybe they'll do something with him and Tigre Uno since they've been in the company for a while. Manic has been in the company for a while, but this whole not having a mask thing is just dumb. I really want him to, I mean, just change him back to a suicide look, or give him the mask that he had last year at TNA Bound for Glory last year. But Manic without a mask, I don't know how I feel about that. It just feels weird. It's not like when you're like Sami Zayn, and why the fuck did I say Zammy? It's Sami Zayn, El Generico. It's not the same, but I mean, it was still, like I said, a fun match, good way to kick off the show. Then EC3 come in, cut a promo how he's gonna beat Matt Hardy and Drew Galloway. Then the gauntlet match happened, and fuck, this was so fucking just blah. I mean, just guys throwing in their time after time. Obviously, Tyrus was gonna win. I didn't see anybody else win it. Some people said Abyss. I said nah. Obviously, they want to build Tyrus for God knows what fucking reason. Actually, he's not that bad compared to the shit he did in WWE as a fucking dumbass fucking dancing son of a bitch piece of shit. But I like him a little bit more in TNA because they made him feel like a badass. And yeah, he's like, you could say he's EC3's bitch. But no, he's fine for what the role he's playing. I don't think it sucked, but it was still like a lot of fun. Yeah, this match sucked. Obviously, and then they had to stare down with Tyrus and EC3. Oh, I forgot. Hurricane Helms came in and he congratulated Tigre Uno on his match, so it was cool to see the Hurricane. Obviously, he had beef with WWE, so obviously he's gonna move to TNA. The Wolves, they beat Brian Mayers and Trevor Lee. This was an okay match. Obviously, Kurt Hawkins and this other guy, they just like basically just pushed it real fast. I mean, it was alright. I mean, I like the Wolves. They're basically the only really good tag team currently. Obviously the dirty heels are not up. So yeah. Um, Bobby Roode defeated Lashley for the King of the Mountain Championship. I don't give a fuck about that championship, but this match is really good. Um, not as great as their January match, but this was still a lot of fun. I really do think these guys have amazing chemistry. It was so fast paced. I mean, these guys were incredibly underrated, but they managed to pull it off. This was actually the match I was looking forward to out of all of them, considering this is the only match that was announced that looked good. But yeah, Bobby Roode wins, and then they shake hands. I kind of didn't. I don't know how I felt about that, but I think I'm fine with it because they did have great matches and they deserve to have like their handshake. Considering other shit that TNA has, they had to. Gail Kim versus Awesome Kong. This was just like a squash match. And this is for the Knockouts Championship. Gail Kim wins by roll up. Awesome Kong. I mean, she's very lame. I don't care. I mean, she used to feel like a badass. Now she's just there. Gail Kim is still hot and great in the ring. I mean, obviously TNA, even though we give them a lot of shit, they know how to make certain stars better than they did in WWE. Granted, they do take a long fucking time to do it. I mean, and they do fuck up stars that we actually do want to have pushed. Like, they fucked up RVD, they fucked up Sting, they fucked up Samoa Joe at a certain time, at a certain point. But I mean, still, I'll give them props once they'll do like this. Granted, this match sucked. Also, it was just pretty sloppy. Then Kurt Angle versus Eric Young. This was obviously thrown at the last minute, and honestly, no one gave a fuck about Eric Young. And I mean, I kind of don't either. And during the match, Kurt Angle broke his neck. Obviously, he's been having a shitload of neck injuries, which it made me think that Kurt Angle should either retire or if he could still go. I mean, he could go to WWE. I'm not gonna be those biased motherfuckers that go, "Oh, this guy has to go to WWE. This guy has to go to WWE." But I mean, just I don't know. But honestly, after watching this match, I don't think this was a good match. It was still fun. I mean, it was kind of thrown last minute, like I said. But yeah, I think that Kurt Angle should retire. I mean, this neck is just fucking killing him. Granted, he won the match, and it was still a okay, good match. But yeah. Anyways, let's just move on to the main event, the match of the night. Jeff Hardy is special guest referee. EC3, Eric Carter III, debuting at Bound for Glory 2013. Fast forward to now, he is still undefeated, and Drew Galloway and Matt Hardy are his opponents. And this was a fun fucking match. Drew Galloway does like a flip to the outside that I've never seen him do ever. I mean, and I really hated Drew Galloway in the beginning, but after watching this match, it looks like he has potential. The EC3 Matt Hardy storyline is going. Obviously, they needed Matt Hardy for this match because if it was just EC3 versus Drew Galloway, how boring would that shit be? Honestly, no one would remember that, except for Jeff Hardy being the ref, obviously. Yeah, this was just fun, all out. And yeah, they just brawled all over the place. And I like what they did. So Jeff Hardy, obviously, he wasn't gonna let EC3 win. So he like said, "Fuck you," throws him a chair. And Matt Hardy wins the TNA Championship for the first time. Now, I'm not a diehard Matt Hardy fan on his own. I'm a huge Jeff Hardy fan on his own, besides his fucking drug problems. But yeah, Matt Hardy, I mean, he's a pretty good wrestler. And they kind of did that thing where they did at WrestleMania 20 with the whole family showing up. And I like what they did, that they didn't pin Ethan Carter III because he's undefeated. They pinned Drew Galloway, meaning EC3 is still undefeated. So I love that, what they did there. And I'm going to give this match 4 stars. It was a really good match. I've seen people give it 3.5. No, this was just fun and fun and fun. I mean, just don't go like, "Oh, it sucked because it's TNA." No, actually watch the shit, and it's a fun show. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I thought it was one hell of a show. One of the better ones out there. Honestly, EC3 has been kicking ass in TNA. This is the only thing I love about TNA nowadays. But yeah, it was, like I said, a fun show. Go watch it if you haven't already. Um, will you remember it? Maybe like 2, 3 matches. Everything else you'll either forget or it was just okay for you. I thought it was a fun show. But yeah. Anyways, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It will be very helpful if you do. And it's me, the ALE double X. And until then, I'm out.